So got some good stuff in today from a childhood collector. Always like getting people's collections, childhood collections, because you know you get the stories that came behind them, which is often pretty interesting. You get some of the background on the toys, some of the modifications kids made when they broke toys. My favorite thing in this a lot so far is this Darth Vader. Apparently his cape came off sometime and the kid or the mother fixed it. So here we have a homemade cape, but if you'll notice, it actually has the zip sound. So this was an original cape for Ben, so he wasn't cool enough to have a cape. So they cut it up, painted one side black, and made a replacement cape for Darth Vader. I love it when I find stuff like this. I mean, it's just ingenuity and it's just fun. Like I said, this is history behind the action figures that actually makes it way cooler than just a normal Darth Vader. Got a lot of other little figures here. It's always kind of funny because the original listing on the ad showed the Falcon, showed the AT-AT, and showed about 20 figures. So when I went there, you know what, I'm looking at 50, 60 figures here that the guy had and just didn't take a photograph of them. So when you go to some place, always ask if they have anything else they didn't put on the ad. Because a lot of people, you know, these are toys. They don't care. They didn't take a picture of everything because, you know, they want to get rid of it. So always ask when you go and pick up stuff because, you know, here I got 50 more figures. And these weapons, he didn't have any weapons in his listing. So I got a fair amount of weapons, probably 20 pieces. I have a Wicket Spear, which is always nice to have. A Yoda Cane. These are always in short supplies. Usually people lose this and they have the snake. Here, Yoda apparently lost everything but his cane. So, kind of funny. Some very well-worn droids. Like I said, these suckers have obviously seen some action and some play, and that's good. These guys will make good companions for customizers or kids for today. You know, they all have a use. It doesn't matter. Got a Wampa. A little discolored, but he's not too bad. Clean up. I know a lot of people peroxide these figures and put them in the sun. You know, quite honestly, I don't know if that hurts the figures or not. I choose not to. You know, if you want to, great, it's your collection. I really don't think it's going to cause an issue, but to me, like I said, you know, they're toys, so I'm okay with him being a little bit yellow. Yeah. Also, flimsy Han Solos. A bald Han Solo. It's funny, the rest of him actually is in pretty decent shape, except for his head, so I don't know what he was up to. Millennium Falcon here. Once again, the pictures the guy had in the ad only had a few of the parts, so we're still missing some pieces. The thing, we see that we're missing the blue chair, we're missing the ball and the arm of the training ball, of course, and the actual pegs here is broke, which is kind of interesting. And the tab on the ramp, you find that broke more often than not, but wasn't expecting the cargo cover and wasn't expecting to find one of the ramp struts, so that's always nice. Got a dish, but missing the mount. And we do have the cockpit cover and glass. So, pretty nice piece altogether. And a land speeder that's obviously seen much better days. It looks like the cover's coming off, but oh, right there. Yep, this is going to be parts for something else, or if someone wants to customize it. Snowspeeder. So we're missing the harpoon, but oddly enough, we have the block, so that's nice. The sticker's a little worn. We'll have to put batteries in it and see if it works, but the battery compartment is clean. So it looks like we're missing the front guns and the harpoon. But that's okay. Can put this together eventually, and it's fairly nice. Nice shaped ship. A nice tauntaun. The bit's not broken, which is nice. He's got a little bit of dirt on him, probably clean off. Couldn't find a saddle for him. He'll make a great toy. His legs are incredibly stiff. A lot of times you'll see them where they're tired tauntauns and they just kind of, you know, plop over, but he's good. Big piece of this collection, the AT-AT. This is pretty much how he was pictured on the ad. So missing the shin guns, which is common, and the battery cover. But whenever you get stuff like this, always look inside the battery compartment. Let's see if we can get this one open. Usually a little coin opens this, but that way. Aha! People stick stuff in the battery compartment to store. So here we have the missing bulb covers. And we have the missing guns. Would have never known, like I said, I don't know if this guy remembered that he put those in there. But at some point, they were stored in there, which they're great for storage. So yeah, whenever you get something and looking at something, check out the battery compartments, because I often find weapons hidden in there and other goodies like this. So instead of the partial AT-AT I thought I was getting, we have a complete AT-AT. I'll have to put batteries in it to see if it works, but the battery compartment is clean, so I'm hopeful. And in a next video, I'll actually take apart some of this stuff, because when this stuff sits for 30 or 40 years, the engines freeze up, the motors that make the sounds. Real easy to take these guys apart and just to hand crank the motor to get it to start, and then you'll have working lights and sounds and all this. So like I said, really easy to fix. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll try to do some more soon. Thanks.